Rangers spent a lot of money on Youssef, Chermiti, and now Ali Mccoist has got a wee thing to say about it. Going back to fog football, tell you what, it's a lot of money. Second highest transfer in Rangers history. I mean, I just think the way football's going, they're going to be broken. Torondre Flo, that's not going to last much longer. I'd say definitely. I mean, honestly, it could be next summer. Point is, football's evolved, folks, and the amount of money in it is it's scary. And we all know my thoughts on this guy. I mean, 8 million rising to 10 potentially. I don't know what the 10 hinges on. I mean, if it hinges on goals, I don't see us paying 10. It looks like it will just stay at the fee of 8. But at the same time, man, it does feel a bit like it's a massive risk. It just stinks. It just smells a big Kev helping his former club out. But either or, this is what Ali Mccoist had to say. That's where we're shopping right now. Actually add it in the big sigh as well. That's what's shocking. I mean, I think Ali McCoist his sigh just kind of summed that up anyway. That's what he told Jeff Stellar. Anyway, moving on. And I quote, so straight away, there's nobody hopes more than anyone, Jeff, that Youssef Chermiti goes on and scores a barrel loads of goals for Rangers. Nobody hopes more than me that happens, right? But there would have to be a massive question mark about it, because he hasn't done it anywhere he's been. So why? Why would you take a gamble like that? End of quote. And it's so true, man. Why have Rangers took a gamble of this size? Like, to me, if you take the whole Kevin and Everton connection of it, the deal just makes zero sense. I am yes, I know people will argue, oh well, Kevin identified him, and without him being there, then they wouldn't have known about him and that, right? And obviously, yes, I understand that, right? When you've got bring in people for your club, they'll know guys, they'll be connected with guys, and that's why it makes sense. But I genuinely do not believe if Big Kevin Thelwell wasn't at Rangers Football Club, this guy would not be in the door. Not be in the door. What I think this is the 49ers backing Martin, Kevin, and Patrick Stewart and the whole gang blindly. That's what I think it is. I genuinely think that they trust every word they say and are like, right, you want him, you've got him. Here's your 8 million. And I think it's ridiculous. Honestly, man, I agree with Ali McCoist. I mean, no one wants this guy to succeed more than Rangers fans, but you can't exactly get the wool pulled over your eyes, because if this flops, which is a big if, well, a small if technically, we're all going to be like, told you so. No wonder. McCoist went on to say, and I quote, why would you not potentially spend your 8 million, go and get the lad SIMA, who you know has done very well at the club, done very, very well at the club, has just moved in the window there for, I think, 4 million, and Cherny, who I think was a success at Rangers on loan last year, he's just moved for over 4 million. So why would you not take, in my opinion, a more calculated risk by getting 2 players you know can do the business for you? Now, I'll qualify it again by saying the lad might go on and score all sorts of goals, and we all hope he does, but it's a heck of a gamble. A heck of a gamble. End of quote. And it's like, put it this way, right? Say we didn't sign this guy. I mean, there is a situation where we keep Dessers, don't sign this guy, and bring in Cherny and SIMA, right? Are you trying to tell me you wouldn't be sitting here with more confidence if we kept Dessers and brought in SIMA and Cherny? To me, it's fucking ludicrous, to be honest, why that hasn't been done. Even if Dessers went, right, and we didn't bring in Chermiti, and then we brought in SIMA and Cherny, and that just leaves you with 2 strikers, and Bojan Miovski and Danilo, that still wouldn't bother me, because I'd be like, yeah, we've lost Dessers, right, and we haven't brought in a striker, but SIMA could play up front, fucking Cherny could play up front, loads of people at that club could play. Mikey Moore can play up front. Know what I mean? Come on, man. That to me is it's ridiculous, man. See how much more confidence I think most of us would have. I mean, Martin would still be the manager, and I think that's the main problem. But see how much people's confidence would be up if we spent it on Cherny and SIMA. You have to be smart, man. You have to be. I mean, maybe with Cherny and SIMA, they've looked at it and went, well, Cherny's old, not going to be much resale value on him. SIMA, I don't think SIMA's that old. I think he was like, what, 20, I mean, he was a couple of years ago now. I think what SIMA must be about, what, 26 maybe, right? But still, it's about the hearing now, man. That to me, that was the no-brainers. The absolute. And what I would say is, I guess if you brought Chermiti and SIMA in, we might have too many wingers. But that's a problem I'd like to have. You know what I mean? It's like, I just, man. We need the 13th of September to roll around tomorrow, because we just need to get this season back up and firing, man, and see where we stand. You know, Hibs, Hearts, Falkirk away, Livy away, the Europa League beginning. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I imagine this Chermiti guy kicked off on his debut with a hat-trick or something. It'd be like, oh, £8 million man, cooking. But we all know that's not going to happen, man. But yeah, I agree with Mccoist. I should have spent it on those two, and the fact we didn't is just crazy. But as he says, he might go on and score goals, but might. If we brought in SIMA and Cherny, you know they're getting goals. You know they're getting goals. Like, I mean, yeah, nothing's a guarantee in football, but if you bring those two in, and they're starting on each wing, or maybe one of them up front, you're looking at like 40 goal contributions between those two, easily. If there's no like serious injury involved this season. Well, I say easily. Martin's style of play, you never know. But anyway, folks, Chermiti's in. We back him, but looks like a disaster on paper.